Welcome back to another episode of Breakdown. Today's episode, we're going to do Mercer versus Alabama. Just ended not too long ago, well, a couple hours ago, maybe three. Um, and well, a little bit earlier than that. But anyway, I figured I wasn't going to go into too much detail. I mean, it was a simple game. Alabama got a big victory, 56-0. I expected this outcome. Alabama played really well, of course. Just a few things to start before we even get into it. I think, Minka Fitzpatrick did not play today. They held him out, trying to make sure that hamstring is healthy and ready to go for next week in the Iron Bowl. Also, Dylan Moses got the start over Keith Holcomb today, and he pretty much solidified himself as the starting linebacker for Alabama going forward, the starting Mike linebacker, I should say, as Keith Holcomb was a bit hesitant last week, and it seems that Dylan Moses, with the extra reps that he got this week, he's able to produce at a really high level. I think he ended the day with about 10 tackles, and quite a few of those were solo, and got a couple of tackles for losses. He had a great game, and I'll highlight some of that. What else would I like to point out? LeBron Ray, he did indeed break his foot in practice, so he's going to be out, so that'll be trouble. Ronnie Harrison came with a big gimpy on one play, and I saw Deshaun Hand come off the field a little gimpy on a play, and I'll talk about that play. But Nick Saban said we didn't leave any significant injuries, so I'm assuming they just got nicked up, and they'll be good to go for next week. And also just to update those who don't know, Christian Miller, who we lost at the beginning of the season in the Florida State game, he may be back for the Iron Bowl next week. Anyway, Jalen Hurts had a great game today. He went 7 for 7, didn't miss a single pass, 180 yards, had 3 touchdown passes. Had a great game. I was almost wishing they kept him in the game a little bit longer so that he can pass some stats and shut up some of his critics even more. But either way, he had a great game. Offensive line did really well. There were quite a few times where he had all day to throw, and that was great. Tua Tagovailoa struggled on one of his series, and I was actually a little bit surprised. It's just further confirmation that, he's a true freshman. He's learning. And that's the reason why he's a backup. He's a really good one at that. Defense played pretty well. It was not much to really dig that deep into, so I'll just get into the plays I did see, and we'll go with that. So, going into the first half, first quarter, Alabama started, and, you could tell Alabama knew they could physically dominate because on the first few plays, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, Alabama just did what they wanted to do. Same formation, didn't even change up much. I'll just go into the plays that I highlighted. So we did the same formation, open up against the 2 tight ends. 14-minute, 23-second mark, we had QB sweep right for the first down. And then I noticed just like a couple plays later, we were still running that formation. And so now the 13-minute, 40-second mark, out of that same formation, Jalen Hurts had a ton of time, and I mean a ton of time, as he waits for Calvin Ridley to get open on the deep crossing route. He hits him for a nice gain on for the conversion there. 11-minute, 35-second mark, we do a play-action pass. We do play-action to the outside zone left run, and then comes back around to the right, and we leak Irv Smith out to the right. Jalen Hurts passes it to him softly, gets the pass, runs it right to the end zone for an easy touchdown. Now, I did notice today, because on the ensuing kickoff, we had horrible kickoff coverage at least 2 times today, and this was one of those times here at the beginning and later on in the game, too. And that's something they want to clean up. Maybe it was just a little mental area, issues that they had today. Now, I'll skip that one. Actually, I'll talk about that play. 10-minute, 39-second mark. Nice one-on-one catch here. The wide receiver I told you guys to look out for in the preview was number 8 for Mercer, Marquise Irvin. He actually had a nice one-on-one catch against Anthony Avery on the left sideline. He made a good play. So awesome play. I just want to highlight that. Now, the 9-minute, 15-second mark, this is one of my highlighted plays. I noticed that Mercer is running the clock. So they're trying to copy Mississippi State's game plan, or at the very least, they're just trying to get out of Bama without losing 100-0. So they're just trying to run as much clock as possible. At the 9-minute, 6-second mark, good aggressiveness. But see, this is what Keith Holcomb was missing. Good aggressiveness by Dylan Moses to come off the edge to get Anthony Avery in the backfield on 3rd and 1. Anthony Avery. I saw number 28, and I'm thinking Anthony Avery. T. Mitchell, the Mercer running back, on 3rd and 1, and that gets a 4th down stop. Now, at the 7-minute, 59-second mark, Alabama's on the ball. Jalen Hurts does a nice little swing pass to Josh Jacobs for the first down. Easy play. Just a really easy Mercer. You can definitely see the athletic difference on this play. Now, the 7-minute, 36-second mark, I said an early carry. We got Najee Harris going early. Got an early carry for him. showing some really hard running. He makes guys miss in the backfield. That's a play I think that people should look at. Now, at the 7-minute, 5-second mark, I capitalized this because of how long he had to throw. Jalen Hurts had all day to throw. I mean, he had all day. He just had enough time to make a sandwich back there and eat it. Just how long he had to make this throw. Joshua Jacobs comes wide open in the seam. Jalen Hurts hits him in stride. A perfect throw from Jalen Hurts over the top of the linebacker with some arc on it, but not too much to where the safety can get over top of it and knock the ball free. Here's Joshua Jacobs in stride for a big gain, gets him into the red zone. Next play, you get an easy carry for the touchdown by Najee Harris. Now we're going to skip down a little bit. The 1-minute, 30-second mark. Pressure forced the Mercer quarterback Riley up, but he realized he couldn't scramble as two Alabama players converged on him. So he tried flipping it to the wide receiver who ran out of field, who got past Deontay Thompson. And Deontay Thompson was one of the safeties along with Hootie Jones today, who kind of played for Minka Fitzpatrick. So he had got past Deontay Thompson, but the ball was wildly overthrown because the pressure, and he's not the accurate quarterback. And honestly, Guest Tech Sports pointed it out while we were watching the game. He may have been past the line of scrimmage when he thrown his ball, but they didn't call a penalty there. So that's something to look out for. One of you guys, when we rewatch the game, you can let me know if that's something that you saw as well. Did he get past the line of scrimmage before he threw that pass? Now, I'm going to skip down to the second quarter. Start of the second quarter. Now, this is one of the most impressive plays of the day, one of my favorite plays from Jalen out of the whole season. The pump fake after the option fake. So we did a little, like a fake option, kind of fake the little running back little thing that you do on the pass play. Jalen Hurts then does a pump. And when you watch the defenders, watch all of the defenders, they all react and jump forward as if they're trying to go after that ball. It was amazing to see. I've never seen a pump fake so effective. It was a really good pump fake. I just said wow when I saw it. The whole D reacted to it. And the thing was, Calvin Ridley was on a sluggo route. So Calvin Ridley is already a great route runner. So Calvin Ridley is in the slant part of his sluggo route when Jalen Hurts makes that pump fake. And the defender just jumped inside on the fake. So he was reacting to Calvin Ridley on a fake slant. And he was reacting to Jalen Hurts' pump fake. And he jumped forward like he wanted to make a play on the ball, hit the ground. Calvin Ridley turned back up the field immediately, and Jalen Hurts let the ball fly. Thing was, Jalen Hurts could have thrown his ball better, but he just didn't want to overthrow Calvin Ridley. He kind of just like, I'm going to make sure I get it out there. I'm not going to throw it too far up the field. So Calvin Ridley kind of slowed down a bit to get it. But it was just so wide open, ended up being a touchdown anyway. That was a great play, probably one of my favorite plays of the game. Now, the 14-minute, 49-second mark, Mercer's on the ball. Hootie Jones, the senior, oh man, love this guy, in man coverage on their best wide receiver, Marquise Irvin. He's in man coverage, and the coverage is great. He gets the INT. He ran the route with the receiver. It's amazing. I had a picture up here so you'll see it. It's pretty cool. Now, the 13-minute, 26-second mark, Alabama scored a touchdown not too long after that. It wasn't even that big of a deal because Joshua Jacobs ended up getting a pop pass for the touchdown in the red zone. But I'm skipping that because that wasn't even the most impressive part. Now, 13-minute, 26-second mark, I'm giving you another example of Dylan Moses meeting the running back in the hole. He got in there and he hit him. And like I said, those were things that were missing last week with Keith Holcomb. So it's good to see Dylan Moses starting to come in his own and trying to make some plays here, which is great. Man, in this second quarter, the 11-minute, 51-second mark, we put Tua Tagovailoa in already. Jalen Hurts played for a quarter and 3 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute. Yeah, a quarter and 10 seconds. He didn't come in. Jalen Hurts played for a quarter and 10 seconds. That's crazy. Tua Tagovailoa was already in. We got a few big plays here and there. He ends up getting an easy play action pass, read option touchdown. The same play that Jalen Hurts threw the first time to Irv Smith. It's the same play he drew up this time, but it was for Hill Hinkes this time. Touchdown pass from him. You can see Tua Tagovailoa's arm velocity on this play. When he lets that ball go, he gets to Hinkes just like that, and he runs right into the end zone. That's what I love about Tua. He has a really strong arm. Now, I did notice at the 9-minute, 58-second mark, Raekwon Davis missed the open field tackle on the running back, so got to get that right. Now, the 7-minute, 25-second mark, Dylan Moses did 2 of these today, and I really love it. He diagnosed the play and then approached it. And on this particular play, it was a screen pass. So he diagnosed, he saw it coming, and he approached it, and he got the tackle for loss. So this shows you his instincts, his speed, and his ability to tackle all in one play. That's the 7-minute, 25-second mark of the second quarter. If you want to see Deron Payne shed a blocker and attack the quarterback, go look at the 6 minute 37 second mark. It's just a really good play by him. Also, really following this point, 6 minute 18 second mark, we got Alex Leatherwood in getting some work at left tackle already. J.C. Hassenauer is playing center, and Jonah Williams is playing left guard. That's pretty crazy. Um, 5 minute 10 second mark. It's a turnover, probably the only one of the day I believe it was. Henry Ruggs gets stripped after he makes a catch after a good throw from Tua Tagovailoa, and he gets stripped after catching the pass, so turnover. But either way, pretty cool. Uh, Ronnie Harrison got good coverage on the ball here, made a good play on the ball at the 4 minute 24 second mark. Now I skipped. No, I went backwards. All right, so the 4 minute 16 second mark, excellent pursuit. So this is another good Dylan Moses play by Dylan Moses to make the tackle short of the first down, even though the running back had the angle on him. So Dylan Moses' speed and athleticism here allowed him to get to the running back, even though the running back had the angle to get to the first down, and forces a 4th down and 1 on this play. Great job. Where am I going here? 1 minute 10 second mark, Dylan Moses gets his interception here. So it wasn't necessarily a great play by Dylan Moses. He did his assignment, which is always good, which is what I like, do your assignment. But the fact that this throw was horrible as the quarterback was rolling and he was trying to get the ball behind Dylan Moses and just ended up being behind and right into Dylan Moses' hands, and he ends up catching the interception. He did his job. Great job, Dylan Moses. Now, the 1 minute mark, this is the series. I'm going to describe 2 or 3 plays in a row where Tua kind of does some really weird, immature, inexperienced stuff, and then does a great thing at the end, but still inexperienced. So I'm going to explain. The 1 minute mark of the second quarter, Tua with a dangerous throw. This is a really ill-advised throw. It was behind, so he threw the ball behind as well, and it got almost picked off by the guy who was underneath the play. So it almost got picked off underneath, and the pass was behind the receiver, and it ended up being a drop. So luckily, it ended up being incomplete. So that's good, but dangerous throw from Tua trying to fit it in there. The 55-second mark, Tua Tagovailoa, it seems like he's a little shaky from the pressure as he moves out left and tries to throw back across the middle of the field to Robert Foster. And it was a good read, but he was a little shaky. The ball was way overthrown or just over Robert Foster's head, couldn't get to the ball. That was also a dangerous throw as both of the safeties were over the top. So some inexperienced plays. Now, 50-second mark, Najee Harris, I'm going to put this picture up, on a 3rd down and 10 run, gets the first down, and he uses some theatrics as he jumps. He hurdles over these defenders trying to get the first down. This guy's trying to hurt himself out here becoming Superman. Then at the 30-second mark, Tua Tagovailoa escapes this sack. So go look at the second quarter right before halftime, 30 seconds left. Tua Tagovailoa escapes this sack somehow, and I don't know how he does it. He's a strong guy, apparently. So that's it for that. Now we're into the second half. I'm trying to go fast. Only a few plays. I'm not going to highlight them all. We played good defense, of course. 12 minute 27-second mark in the third quarter. Look at Dylan Moses. Track the outside run and then get the tackle. Just watch him on this play as he makes it happen. He's really doing well from that Mike linebacker position. Now, this is against Mercer, but it's good to see this as to carry over to the Auburn game. Now, the 11 minute 2-second mark. Look at Dylan Moses again. He plays this speed option really well. So he played the speed option really well. He has the speed to do this on 4th down. He remained disciplined when he saw the quarterback still had the ball. While the quarterback still had the ball before the pitch, he kind of moved down the sideline, using his hips, using his speed, and moving along with him. And then when he pursued the running back immediately with a good angle as soon as the pitch happened to get a tackle for loss. That is not something you can do unless you react to the play well and you have good athleticism. So that's a good sign. Now, the 7 minute 45-second mark. By the way, the 9 minute 20-second mark of the third quarter, that was the first time down punted all day. Yeah, so 9 minute 20-second mark of the third quarter. First time down punted all day. It's crazy. 7 minute 45-second mark. Look at Dylan Moses with another tackle for loss. Diagnosing and reacting to the pitch on the speed option play. This play really showed his speed too. So you're just starting to see Dylan Moses come on. You saw a lot of players really congratulate him today. He had a really good game. 5 minute 28-second mark. Good. Actually, there's 2 really good throws by Tua. 2 good throws in a row. 6 minute 51-second mark. Really nice long throw for Tua Tagovailoa from the left hash. He was on the left hash. The ball was on the left hash to the right sideline. It was beautiful as Major Tennison caught it right before outside and put his feet down, and it was over the top of the underneath defender. Good placement by Tua. The 5-minute, 28-second mark, great accuracy. So this is just a simple slant route, but where Tua Tagovailoa will put it and with the velocity to Cam Sims and get the first down, it was nice, and he made it look easy. Good job. And at this point, we got Richie Pettibon in at guard. We got Jedrick Wells, true freshman, at right tackle. We got Josh Castro at right guard. There was a lot going on. Now, at the 4-minute, 25-second mark, I just said, wow, because Tua Tagovailoa on this fade route, and I've been waiting on us to do this with Cam Sims all year long, put the ball where only Cam Sims could get it. It was high, and it was outside like it's supposed to be. Like, when you throw a fade route and your receiver's released toward the sideline, you got to put the ball up there to the sideline where only he can get it. Now, he threw it well, as the commentator pointed out. Cam Sims didn't run by the receiver. He was kind of running even with the receiver, so Tua had to put it up in the air where only his receiver can make a jump on the ball. And Cam Sims did that. He's 6'5". That's why I said we should have been doing this all year. He high pointed it and tapped the foot down before he went out of bounds. Great play. Good touchdown. I'm going to go down some more. Oh, at the 4-minute, 13-second mark, Trayvon Diggs did something crazy. You guys will let me know if you saw it. This is third quarter. Trayvon Diggs is playing cornerback, obviously. They try to throw the ball to him, to the receiver that he's guarding. The receiver tries to jump for the ball. Trayvon Diggs is jumping up trying to defend it too. I swear Trayvon Diggs pulled the receiver with, like, so when the receiver got a hand on the ball, so Trayvon Diggs is trying to make a play on the ball on the receiver too. To disrupt the catch, I swear he grabs the receiver's arm while they're both in the air and pulls the receiver toward him. I don't know how strong you have to be to do that, but that was it was actually a really impressive play. Let me know if you saw that or maybe I saw that wrong, but it looked crazy, and I saw it live, so I don't have a chance to go back and look at it yet. But that was a pretty cool play. Oh, 3-minute, 26-second mark, a crazy situation as the running back for Mercer throws a really hard pass into the screen congestion, and the ball pops up in the air, and Deontay Thompson gets the interception. So that's really nice. Brian Robinson gets some carries. So that's really good. So at this point, 3-minute, 1-second mark in the third quarter, we got a lot of young guys coming in on defense. We got Mekhi Brown, Shaheem Carter, Xavier McKinney. Then we also got some other backups in like Jamar King, Josh Frazier, Joshua McMillan, Johnny Dwight, who I really love. He's going to make a play later on that I'm going to talk about. At the 1-minute, 43-second mark, giving some love to Keith Holcomb here, he attacks the hole to make a stop on third down. That's what we wanted to see more from him last week, so it seems that he got the message. Now, we didn't get a chance to see this a lot today because they didn't go down 4 receivers, 5 receivers a lot. But we're interested to see if Keith Holcomb will get that dime linebacker position for next week. You know, because I think he's still a better pass coverage linebacker than Dylan Moses. Now, on into the fourth quarter, this is the start of the fourth quarter, another great fade route by Tua Tagovailoa. So Tua Tagovailoa sees Derek Keith, number 81, on the left sideline, one-on-one, running a fade. Derek Keith gets a nice release from the receiver going up the field, so he's ahead of him. Tua Tagovailoa throws it out front, high into the outside. So not only was it good placement, but it was safe. So it was well placed, and it was safe. Only his receiver can get it. It was a little bit hard to catch because it was safe. But the receiver was tall enough because Derek Keith's pretty big, 6'4". He jumps up and lays out, gets the touchdown. That makes the game 56-0. I believe that was the last score of the game there, yeah. But then here's that second kickoff coverage that I said was horrible. So we had bad tackling on the ensuing kickoff, and it became a big game, but nothing came of it, obviously. Now, toward the end of this game, we got people in at the 14-minute, 23-second mark of the fourth quarter. Vandarius Cowan getting some time. Deontay Thompson still making some good plays in here. He actually made 2 good plays in a row at one point. I'm not even talking about those. The 11-minute, 42-second mark, look at Vandarius Cowan chasing the quarterback. Even though he missed the tackle, look how he flashed across the screen. The future is bright for these linebackers. 11-minute, 5-second mark, Trayvon Diggs almost got an interception. 11-minute mark, we see Brian Robinson with more tough running. And this is how you know you're dominating the team. When you can put in your walk-on quarterback with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 10-minute, 15-second mark, and probably I think at the 11 mark too, when Brian Robinson was doing some tough running. Austin Johnson, the walk-on quarterback, is in the game, handing off. He didn't pass, but didn't have to, but just handing off pass. Ronnie Clark's getting some carries. He got stripped though, so we had 2 turnovers in this game from fumbles. But at the 9-minute 22nd mark, Johnny Dwight makes a nice tackle for a loss, and at the 8-minute 42nd mark, Johnny Dwight chases down the running back on a screen play. Our big defensive lineman, 6'3", 300 pounds, chased down the running back on the screen play. That's impressive. And just toward the end of the game, that's it. We just ran the clock on out. Ronnie Clark got a lot of carries. That's always good to see him get carries. He's a nice guy, really great guy. And that ends my post-game analysis for, just right after the game. So that's it. If I have more to say, I would make another video. But as of now, this is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next video. Leave your comments. Let me know what you saw in this game, something that you were encouraged by. What's your favorite part? What did you think about Dylan Moses' performance? Do you think, are you more encouraged about the defense now, the linebacker situation, headed into the Iron Bowl? Or, just let me know what you think. And see you for the next video.